Towards the end of the last video, we saw creating a set from an iterable and we used a list. In this video, we will take a look at a couple of more examples. Let's head over to PyScripter. As we saw in the string section, a string is an iterable. We can access each element of a string one character at a time. Let's create a variable called text and set this to equal our double quotes. And we'll create a string. Final draft mapping is the only place to be for technical geospatial training. I'll hit enter. We have a whole heap of letters there. We have lowercase and uppercase. We'll create a variable called unique letters. And we'll set this to equal the built-in set function where we're going to supply our text. Hit enter. We'll print our unique letters to screen. And we have a set containing all the unique characters from our text string. You can also cast from tuples. Let's create a tuple called coords. And we'll set this to equal our parentheses. We will use nested tuples that represent coordinates. We'll set minus 6.27 and 53.45. We'll create another tuple that is minus 7.5 and 54.87. We're then going to copy our first tuple and we're going to paste it in twice. These will represent point coordinates and you'll often want to remove duplicate geometries. We'll hit enter. We'll create a variable called unique points and we'll set this to equal our built-in set function and supply in our coords variable. We'll then print our unique points to screen and we can see we have a set containing the two unique points from our coords tuple. Just to make this video a bit more complete as a reference, we will again use our counties list from the previous video. This is a list object. We have Kildare and Meath twice in our counties list. We'll create a variable called counties set and set this to equal the set built-in function and we'll supply in our counties list. And when we print our counties set to screen, we have a list of unique strings from our counties list. You may have noticed each time we call the built-in set function, we are supplying in an iterable. Let's create a variable called mySet and set it equal to the built-in set function. And in here we'll supply 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and hit enter. And we can see we get a type error that the set function expected at most one argument, one parameter, but we got 5. We can of course wrap our comma separated values in an iterable data type. Here we're using a list. You could have used a tuple. We'll hit enter and now we do not get our error and we have our set created. In this video we created a few more sets by casting from an iterable and we saw that the built-in set function must take an iterable in order to create a set. Otherwise you'll get a type error.